Hi, my name is Muhammad Isnan Zulkarnain bin Izani and my ID number is PDP 2207086. Today I will present to you guys about the topic elasticity in chapter 3. The case that I got is price elasticity of demand. So the question is, assuming you are RW store manager responsible for two products which is good X and Y. The table below shows the products data. Okay, for question 1, find the quantity for good X is 60 minus n 80 divided by 80 and you get negative 0.25. For the price is 15 minus n 10 divided by 10 and you get 0.5. And to find the elasticity we need to quantity divide by the price and you get the elasticity. So the graph has shown that this graph is inelastic. So for good Y, quantity is 120 minus by 150 divided by 50 and you get 1.4. And for the price for good Y is 15 minus 10 divided by 10 and you get 0.5. And for the elasticity, quantity divided by price, which is 1.4 divided by 0.5 and you get 2.8. So as you can see, the graph has shown that it is increased, that means it is elastic. So I will answer the question about should the Mr. increase or decrease the price for the good X and Y. So for the good X, I think he should increase the price because once price increase, the revenue will be decreased and revenue will be contra, and a price increase for an elastic good will increase total revenue while a price decrease for an elastic good will decreasing total revenue. So for good Y, I think it should decrease the price because increasing price will decrease the revenue, and once price increase, then the demand falls by a considerable percentage. And the third is price increase will totally reduce the revenue, and revenue will start moving in contradictions. Therefore, total income declines when the price of any commodity rises.
Hello, my name is Waldan Babalim. My ID number is BDB 2207808. Okay, I will explain for the second question, which is income elasticity of demand. Okay, based on the second case, we may infer that a 5% rise in income has a beneficial influence on high-end furniture goods, because the result of calculating the income elasticity of demand for high-end furniture is more than 1, which is 1.78. This condition is categorized as elastic income elasticity, which is change in consumer income cause bigger percentage change in quantity demand. Due this, consumer perception of needs alter when their money rise, because they can now buy items that satisfy them as well as meet their requirement. As a result, buyers choose to buy high-end furniture over low-cost furniture. As we see on the second diagram, the effect of increase in income about 6% causes frugal furniture will be same in demand. Also, based on the calculation, income elasticity of demand for frugal furniture product is negative 0.88. Despite this calculation is negative, but the quantity of demand will be same, because increase in the consumer income will make the quantity in demand same. The reason is this scenario has a rise because consumer ability measured in terms of income has increased, because they can afford to do so, and because they can more easily satisfy their needs even with the same sort of product. They prefer to purchase goods that provide higher quality. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Muhammad Iman and my ID number is BDB 2207031. Today I will talk about case 3, elasticity of demand. Based on information that were given in table A and table B, I need to describe the relationship between the two goods. First thing first, I will talk about table A. Table A is the relationship between coffee and tea. The before price of coffee and the quantity demand of coffee before is RM3.50 a packet, and the quantity demand is 2 packet, and after is RM4, and it changed to RM4.50 a packet into a quantity demand of 1 packet, and tea, and the price of before tea is RM2.50 a packet, and the quantity demand of 3 packets changed into RM2.50 a packet into 4 packet. As you can see, this is my calculation, and based on the result shown that when the price of coffee is increased, the demand of coffee decrease, but the quantity of tea will increase. This is because coffee and tea are substitute goods. Coffee price changed from RM3.50 to RM4.50, and the quantity demand for the coffee changed from 2 packets to 1 packet. Meanwhile, the price of tea is still RM2.50, but the quantity demand has increased from 3 packets to 4 packets. That shows the table is positive cross elasticity. Okay, move on to the next is table B. Table B is between the two goods, iPhone and tea. For the before price for iPhone is RM5,000 a set, and quantity demand is 1 set, and after is 300 a set, and quantity demand of 2 set, and tea is RM2.50 a packet with the quantity demand of 3 packets, and after is RM2.50 a packet and 3 packets of quantity demands. The result shows based on the result shown that when the price of iPhone decrease, the demand of iPhone increase, but the quantity of price of tea remain the same. This is because iPhone and tea are not interrelated in any way and not related at all. iPhone price change from 5,000 to 3,000, and the quantity demand for the iPhone change from 1 set to 2 set. Meanwhile, the price of tea is the same, RM2.50, and the quantity demand also stays the same, being 3 packets. This shows that table B is zero cross elasticity.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good day. My name is Shakir Firdaus bin Ahmad Sharudin from class DBS 2D with college ID BDB 2207051. As you are watching this video, I'm going to present to you on the topic of elasticity from the subject of macroeconomics. The case that I'm going to explain it about is the price elasticity of supply based on the question 4. The question is, by using supply analysis, sketch and explain the types of price elasticity of supply for each question. The first scenario is when the price of good A is RM200, the quantity supply is 100 units. When the price increases to RM300, the quantity supplied is unchanged at 100 units. Hence, as you can see on my right side, this is the graph of this scenario, while on my left side, the calculation that I used to get this graph. The formula of the elasticity is percentage change in quantity supplied divided with percentage change in price. For the first question, the 100 units need to be minus with 100 units, and then divided again with 100, where you will get 0. So when the 0 divided with the change of price, it will get 0. Thus, this type of elasticity called as perfectly inelastic, where the quantity supply is unaffected by a change in price. Moving on to the second scenario, when the price of good A increases from RM200 to RM300, the quantity supply of good A increases from 100 units to 130 units. I used the same formula to get the answer. The 130 units need to be minus first with 100 units and then need to be divided with 100. Next, the RM300 needs to be minus with RM200 and divided with 200. The answers from both of the units and price need to be divided, and you will get 0.6 of change. This type of elasticity is called as inelastic, where the percentage change in quantity supply is less than the percentage change in price. Last but not least, the last scenario is when the price of good A increases from RM200 to RM300, the quantity supply increases from 100 units to 180 units. Same with before, I used the same formula to calculate this price elasticity, but this time the 180 units need to be minus first with 100 units and then need to be divided with 100. Next, the 300 ringgit need to be minus with 200 ringgit and then divided with 200. And finally, the answers from both of the units and price need to be divided and you will get 1.6 of change. This type of elasticity is called as elastic, where the percentage change in quantity supplied is more than the percentage change in price. And that's all from me. Thank you.